this case is very bizarre. If someone were to write a fiction novel with a man named Charles Manson, who gets out of the federal penitentiary, 1967, goes up to the Haight-Ashbury district of San Francisco, and it was kind of a mecca for hippies around the country, surrounds himself with a young bunch of boys and girls from average American homes. They get themselves a black school bus, start traveling up and down the state of California. Their lifestyle, sex orgies, LSD trips. Manson convinces his followers that he's the second coming of Christ and the devil, all wrapped up into one person. Ultimately, he gets them to commit mass murder for him at his command, and he tells them that the purpose for these murders is to start a war between blacks and whites, which he calls helter-skelter. He said this will cause the white community to turn against the black community. At the scene of the crimes, the killers print words from Beatles songs, mind you, in blood. During the war, he tells his family, I'm going to take you to the bottomless pit in the desert, a place he derived from Revelation 9, a chapter in the last book of the New Testament, from which he said he found complete support for his philosophies on life. He said the bottomless pit is a land of milk and honey, 12 types of fruit on every tree. We're going to grow to a size of 144,000 people, which turns out to be the 12 tribes of Israel referred to in Revelation 7. Manson felt that the black man was going to win this war. He said the black men had been stepped on by the white man for centuries. Now it was their turn to take over their karma. But Manson was a racist, and he believed that blacks were subhuman, that they were less evolved than the white man. So he said even though they would win this war, he said they'd never know how to handle the reins of power because Blackie only knows what Whitey's told him to do. So he said the black man would have to turn over the reins of power to those white people who had survived helter-skelter, i.e., Charles Manson and his family. Then he says, we'll come out of the bottomless pit, and quoting Manson, we'll pat Blackie on his kinky hair, and we'll send him on his way to picking cotton. So when I say the case is bizarre, if someone wrote a novel like that, everyone would consider it bizarre. And Manson himself is an extremely bizarre person. Now, most of these things did not happen, but many of them did, and certainly they were talked about in the Manson family. No, it was a very bizarre case, no question about it.